Pizza is so easy to make and it doesn't need many ingredients. So for your pizza base, you're going to need some very strong bread flour. 00 will be best, but very strong or strong bread flour or any other bread flour will be good. So we have 500 grams. Then you're going to need some active dried yeast, 7 grams of active dried yeast. You can put a bit more if you want. 1 tablespoon of sugar granulated, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 300 milliliters water, 1 teaspoon of salt. That should be all for the base. You don't need anything else. So for the toppings, you're going to need some cheese of your choice. Today I'm going to use some red Leicester, some mature cheddar. I like the combination, a selection of meats to put on to your pizza. I love chorizo and I love ham. I've never tried sour kikon, so it's going to be interesting to see what that tastes like. So today I'm going to be using pitted green olives. You can use black olives. So you can have some chopped tomatoes like we have here, or you can have some tomato passata. The first step in making a great pizza, of course, is to have a sip of your favorite beverage. Yeah, this is good. I think a sip is not enough. Have 2 sips of your favorite drink. Then you're ready to make a great pizza. Yes. I've never tried meat before, but this is good. The first step is to get your water and put your yeast. Then just dissolve it in the water. Then add your sugar to the yeast. At this stage, I like adding the olive oil as well. That should be everything that goes into the liquid. You don't need to add anything else to this. So just dissolve it. You have to do it gently. You're trying to dissolve the yeast, not kill it. And also make sure the water is warm. So what I've done off camera is I sieved the flour. So make sure you sieve your flour because it will clump up if you don't sieve it, and that will just be annoying. But if you don't have a sieve, don't bother, just do it straight. It doesn't affect the taste. Pizza's amazing. All you need is just a fork for mixing the water and then a wooden spoon. Actually, you don't even need the spoon bit. You forget about the spoon bit. We're going to use the back of the spoon. We will put the salt into the flour. You can pour it in gracefully if you want, sprinkle your salt, but it doesn't matter. You can mix it in. You can use your hands if you want to mix this at this stage. It doesn't matter whether you use your hands or if you use the wooden spoon. It's just mixing the salt in there. That's all. That's easy peasy. The next step, easy again, is just pour the water in. What I try to do is not pour all the water in, because if you pour all the water in, you might end up having issues of too much water. Remember, as I said earlier, it's spilling. Maybe need a better measuring jug. Right, okay, let's just be careful. As I was saying, it's best to add more water later than to start adding flour. So with this, we just mix it in like that. So of course we don't have enough water there, which is good because we don't want to overdo it. So we just add all of it. I have eyeballed it and it looks like that's enough water, but be cautious. Don't add too much water. So yeah, this is an easy step. You just want to mix it in. It is quite tempting at this stage to say, oh, I don't have enough water, and add more water. Don't add more water. If you stick to the ratios I've given you, you will find that's more than enough. I think that's enough for me, so I've washed my hands already. Should have removed my ring, but if I remove the ring, the wife will kill me. Even for pizza, she loves pizza, but remove the ring, you're dead. Doesn't matter how much pizza you make. Just sprinkle some flour on there. So you can use a spatula if you want, but I like using my hands. That's fine. Gently mix it in all together. It's going to be sticky, but just use the tips of your fingers. That will be alright. I like getting my hands dirty. It's getting too sticky. Add some more flour So if it becomes too sticky like that, just add some more. I don't need to add more flour now. I'm going to weigh the dough. I normally don't do this, just eyeball it, but I'm going to weigh it. Bam! That's 877. Let's call it 800 because I can't divide 877 by 4 in my head. But I can do 800. Simple. 200 grams. So just take these ones and shape them. So I'm making this pizza for 2 people. Therefore, 4 dough balls are just too much for 2 people. So I'll take 2 off and put them in the fridge. You can put them in the freezer if you want, they'll last longer. Just put them in a bowl and stick them in the fridge and use them when you need them. So sprinkle your tray with some flour. Then just leave them to proof for about an hour until they've doubled in size. If you leave them to proof uncovered, they will crust up. The best thing is to cover them with some cling film. It's been an hour and look at these gorgeous babies. So there is our first pizza. There's our first dough. So just be gentle with it. Do not handle it roughly. So you want to just stretch it out. So I'm just trying to do it for the camera really. Normally I'll be flipping it around with my hands, but it's nice and stretchy. It's amazing. It's just the feeling, you know. So you can go like that if you are confident to do that. But it's quite forgiving, so don't worry too much. Just do that. You know, just flipping it around, left, right, left, right, left, right. You know, stretch it with your hand. Get yourself a nice stretchy, so you can hold it on the edges. Don't hold it in one place for too long because it's quite stretchy, so it will tend to just overstretch if you do that. But get it as wide as you want. So if you are like me, you love a thick pizza base, you can make it a bit thicker, make it thin if you want. So this is what we do. Like that. Dust it a little bit, and then we can get our pizza. Put it on that. So if you are pedantic, you can try to, just make sure it covers the whole tray. And then just make sure you pinch it in around the edges here. It doesn't have to be perfectly round. Of course, if you like perfectly round pizza, just go and buy it at Domino's. The first step to putting toppings to your pizza is to add your tomatoes. So you can add the tomatoes plain if you want, but we're going to throw in some herbs. So for the herbs, we're going to add some oregano. You know what, there's no harm in adding loads of oregano if you want to. Add as much as you want. Then we're going to add some basil. Of course, if you are American, you're going to call it basil. So for the benefit of our American friends, let's add some basil. The temptation is to add some salt to this, but please don't add salt because your meats are going to be salty. So if you add extra salt, you're going to find yourself in salt hell. So just spread your tomatoes, then grate on the cheddar, then put on the red Leicester. That should be enough. Of course, you can put a bit more if you want. You can be artistic with your meat if you want, but I try to go for an even spread so that every slice of pizza will have meat. That should be enough meat for me. And let's put some olives. What I like is just to sprinkle a little bit more cheese. Well, not loads more cheese. Look at that. Tiny amount of cheese. So that there's a bit of melting cheese on the meat. Then that's ready. We put it in the oven for 6 to 7 minutes. After 7 minutes in the oven at 250 degrees, this is what your pizza will look like. Isn't that amazing? I can't wait to tuck into this. I hope you enjoyed this video and you will enjoy making this pizza. It's really simple. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Engage in the comments, suggest something that you want me to make. I'll see if I can make it or make a mess of it. Either way, I'll share with you my attempts. Thanks for watching.